Before we start, check out TechniSport for the best of gaming chairs and desks. Link and 10% off code in the description.
Right now, right here, right now. We are alive. Easy with that, easy with that.
Burn the children, watching you roll against them.
Hey, what up guys, you're over here and welcome back to TechniSport once again, the first video ever of 2019, yeah. Well, a video, gameplay video, you get my guess, but yeah, welcome back to TechniSport. I know it has been a while since New Year, but trust me, I had my motives. My most important one is that my house was getting remodeled and the whole construction noises and everything was a huge pain in the ass to support, so I couldn't tape well my voice with the whole construction noise and everything. Sorry for that, it took a little bit longer than I expected, but anyway, now it's finished and we are back, baby. We are back with more, and well, pretty sure again this sometimes the background are spoiling my surprises. You guys saw the newer update that dropped just just recently, and you saw the car. You saw the first car already. That you're not going to try today because because I want to touch the last update's cars, especially one that has been a huge surprise for everybody right now. But that doesn't mean, of course, this new update dropped. Doesn't have the same quality because it really has a really cool quality. You guys saw the car. You guys saw the cars right there. You saw the Hashiroku That means we're gonna have a good initial D tribute here on the channel as well. Also the Audi TT, the first gen TT on a very special spec. Also, my second favorite one of the pack, the Porsche 962C, one car I was begging so much to come to GT Sport and finally this year. Then you guys saw the Renault R8 Gordini, a car returning from GT States, and a brand new car. Well, brand new car, let's say, which is in my opinion, my most favorite car of the bunch, which is the Honda Fit Hybrid 2014, and I will explain that later on. But today we're gonna touch, talking about cars, new cars. There's one, last update had something this update doesn't have. I would say not a game changer in overall, but definitely brings something new to GT Sport, to GT in general. Not only GT Sport, in GT in general, because it's not only one car. It is a one whole new category debuting here in GT Sport, and it is actually a really cool one. So if we go now to the Brand Central, and wait a second, okay, we'll go to the Asia Pacific. You guys are seeing here something cool called Super Formula, or I would say Super Duper Formula. But yeah, it is this Super Formula, the formula from Japan. What I would love to call the IndyCar from Japan, because these are basically the Indy cars from Japan. USA has the Indy cars, so Japan has the Super Formula, and I will touch that, and I will touch that history later on. But yeah, these are two cars. Well, basically just one car, but with different specs engine. We have a Toyota powered Super Formula car and a Honda powered Super Formula car. Because both are the ones who are running the Super Formula Championship in Japan this year. The championship already started, so it's gonna be really good to see them on the track. But now, and you're gonna take them to the track right now. So without further ado, see you guys at the GT League. Let's go. Okay, here we are on the GT League, and from this new update, we just have three new races. Here we have the One Cup, which adds the South and Monza to the lineup. So if you guys want to recreate the 6 hours of Monza and the 24 hours of Le Mans, 24 hours of Le Mans, you guys have right there your race. Then here on the Tourist Trophy, we have two new races to test in the brand new Audi TT but we don't care. And here in the Rookies League, we have something in France as well, in the competition in France for the R8 Gordini. But what I want to focus but of course, since this is Super Formula, what I want to talk right now is this: the Super Formula Championships. Here's one fun fact. I was going to give you guys a video instantly on that on the same week of the update, but badly my microphone got damaged and it was cutting off many times, and I couldn't place it. So, but now I have it, so I now can, and I already tested out, so I can now bring you guys without any cuts, without any damage, the Super Formula as well. Also because it finally covered, this update as well covered something the Super Formula, this car the Super Formula had with the Liberator, which is for many not a big thing, but trust me, for a designer like me, it is actually a really big thing, and I will explain that later on. But now here at Suzuka Circuit, we're gonna start here at Suzuka Circuit. Let's close the race, and we have two cars here. We have the Honda and the Toyota. So I will start with the Honda because I will touch that. Because while I explain the Super Formula thing, I will explain as well why. The thing that this recent update patched about the Super Formula. But now, without further ado, see you guys in the start line. Here we go. And here we go, here at Suzuka Circuit. The Super Formula is here, and yes, it's not an official Super Formula livery, because circuit, watch out with that, because one, Super Formula cars in real life doesn't run with Michelin tires as in this gameplay, but I have to say this looks really cool. This looks really cool. They run in Yokohama tires, as you guys saw on the background banner in the Super Formula Championships, and as you guys can see on the cars as well. And second, because the Yokohama Advent sponsorship, it's in all liveries, taking the rear wing spot. So instead we have a Honda. Yet we say Honda because of course, as you guys see, it's a VR Honda replica livery on the Liberator, and if you ask why Michelin's, if they are running Yokohama's, why you're running Michelin's, because, and here's the thing, the update, yeah, well, I'll call it Super Update, right? This update dropped, patched about this, that initially when you wanted to do a livery on the Super Formula, you wanted to touch a different different tire brand, you couldn't. I mean, you could do that on a sticker, but simply since this car it's listed here as a Group X car, both the Honda and the Toyota are listed here in GTSport, as the tire lettering would just disappear, like in every other GRX car that has tire lettering as well. Although it's quite understandable, it was also really nitpicking, because it will definitely, because one, it makes the car uncompleted. I mean, in my opinion, Formula cars really deserve to have tire lettering. Even the littlest of the white points on a tire lettering, on the tire wall would make a difference. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, Formula cars truly deserves tire lettering. And that's what this update patch. We can now add tire lettering to the Super Formula, making it the two only, or let's say just the only GRX car you can add tire lettering on it. I mean, especially keeping the stock tire lettering. If you want to make your own Super Formula style livery, or replicating an actual Super Formula livery, which it's up. I will not spoil it. I will not spoil it yet. Oh man, but so far, I mean, this Honda is really hauling ass on the corners right now, like a Formula car should do, and it's really hauling ass, and also has a wonderful sound. And also has a really wonderful sound, like any Honda has. Hopefully it will not break. Hopefully that doesn't mean that the engine would explode anytime soon because it's still a Honda engine. I will shut up on the straight 9 when we pass to the straight 96 lap. All right, man. Here on the SS, this car is truly a beast, man. It really has nice grip. Okay, and talking about Super Formulas, this is if you don't know what Super Formula is, don't worry because I didn't know too before until I read the museum it has on the Brand Central here on GTSport. I mean, if you don't know what Super Formula is, well, pretty sure you should. I mean, you know, if you're a long-time GT fan, you should know something about this name, which is this name I will say right now, Formula Nippon. Yes, I mean Formula Nippon, which has already a long-time story here on GT since. Pretty sure since the PS2 era, since GT4, I guess, which there were some cars, some Super GT or JGTC cars that were powered by Formula Nippon car engines. So yeah, I will. We see it's here on the chicane. Okay, now, so yeah, Formula Nippon has definitely a good story here, but with this car, sorry, but now shut up since we are here on the straight 9, here we go. Oh man, what a sound this has! This is truly a machine you have to love. I mean, hitting it's forbidden. You have to love it. Yeah, but and returning to my explanation, yes, this was basically called what was called the Formula Nippon back in the beginning of the millennium. So, and they changed the name to Super Formula in 2013. And this is a new car, of course. This is a brand new car, the Dallara SF19. And if you ask, yes, it has many similarities to the Formula 2 cars you see in after or before a Formula 1 race. And talking about Formula 2, you guys cannot believe. If you don't, I mean, pretty sure you don't believe it, but this category in Japan, it's a huge bridge for many. It's currently a huge bridge for many drivers that wants to go big in Formula 1. I mean, there's a list of drivers here that pass through this category. Basically, now they are making history in Formula 1, made history in Formula 1. Or are writing currently their own history in Formula 1. Especially, I mean, one example are the Red Bull drivers, because this category has a Red Bull team on it, and that Red Bull team, of course, it works as a development team for the F1 team. So if Red Bull isn't there, it's because you have something big on your hands. But one thing that I really love about these Super Formula cars is that it's the overtake feature that where it goes to if you see once activated, it gives the car a huge amount of horsepower. You're gonna come out with second, sadly, but because of that touch on the final S right there. But hey, it just says I still love this car. I still love this car. You're gonna try this, and I really beat this race, so it's okay for me. Let's grab some money, and now let's go to the Toyota to the Tokyo Expressway track. So without further ado, see you guys at Tokyo Expressway. But first, see you guys at the track session. Okay, now Tokyo Expressway start, and with the Toyota in which it has a official Super Formula livery I found, thankfully. So now, without further ado, see you guys to the start line. Here we go. And here we go, here at the Tokyo Expressway track. The one I remember, if you saw my One Gun Midnight tribute with the PVC, it's the same one we run with. So I cannot wait to see how it does it on the Chicane of Death. And I'm gonna return right now my talking about the overtake feature this car has. Wait, that's okay. But wait, here in Herb, and let's see how it turns. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is a little bit understeery than the Honda. Something a little bit weird because these are the same cars. Maybe it's just me, but something of course I'm noticing that sounds way differently. It's the engine sound. Of course, one is a Honda, the other is a Toyota. One has a VTEC, the other one has a PVTI. I don't know. That's I think the code name for the Toyota engines. But yeah, they sound way different. Oh. And now here we go, the Chicane of Death. Here we go. Take it easy, Toyota. Take it easy. Oh. I wanted to push over there. Oh, sorry for that. Now we're gonna go up to the outside. There's no need for the overtake button, which is something I'm gonna touch right now. I'm gonna retouch right now again. Sorry. Yeah, this is a feature this car has, which is just another way to say nitro button, and it's the same that, let's say, the fan boost from the Formula E has, and as well the Formula. I don't know any other Formula cars that has a nitro push button, but yeah, this is based. Oh, the curves in Formula One, I think as well. I think the curves in Formula One cars as well. When you touch the button, your car instantly gets a little bit of boost, so that way you can overtake. And here, you look at the headlight light. I'm pressing right now the overtake button. Look at where it says rebasar or overtake in. Oh, sorry. Oh, or overtake in Spanish. That's when you know the overtake feature is activated. And like any other similar feature on car racing, it just lasts a little bit. I mean, you have little time to use it, so you have to plan a strategy already to use it on the track and to overtake your cars. But yeah, that's basically the overtake feature here on this car. It's just a boost feature, a boost function that makes overtake easier. Here I'm not using it too much. Oh, that one. Oh. Really blocking out, blocking the tires. That guy went too off. Now we are on 8th position. We're in closer to the first position, and like in Suzuka, I will shut up in the straight line so you guys can hear the engine sound. And let me know down in the comments which engine sound do you prefer the most, the Honda or the Toyota. Just for information, search on YouTube. The comparison between this update and the last update, because this car engine sound, the engine sound on this Toyota powered Super Formula has been touched as well. So, but now without further ado, I will shut up. Here's the engine sound of the Toyota. Oh man, this has a really beautiful sound. I mean, both cars really have really beautiful sounds. Like, I mean, like a Formula One car, Formula car should have, should have from the start. I mean, I'm pretty sure many of you guys were a little bit triggered. I don't know if you find my commentary about making this or calling this the Indy car from Japan, Japanese Indy cars. But for me, it's accurate. Not only it's fun, it's accurate as well because Tanara, who makes the chassis for the Indy car, also are the ones who make the chassis for this category, for this Super Formula category, and of course the biggest difference here is the halo. I mean, because it's the halo this car is this Super Formula has, because I think they follow as well the Formula 2 rules, which as well follow as well the Formula 1 rules, so they need to have the halo as a safety feature. For me, kind of, and obviously for me, kind of ruins a little bit the car. I mean, of course, I'm not a big fan of the halo. I mean, I prefer the close-coupled cabin glass instead of the halo, because the halo, the halo is like a helmet. It's not too much like it's not like a helmet. It's just because it still has, as you see, it still has open areas, way open areas where where a small projectile or something, or even debris the big debris can enter easily and hit the helmet. So yeah, for big objects it's one thing, but for small objects that's where the halo can fail. But so yeah, that's another reason why I prefer mostly closed cockpit cabins rather than halos. But hey, I'm not an FIA member, so I don't know what I'm saying. So my opinion is worthless for them. But now, my last time here at Chicken Fest. Easy, here, brake, and what's wrong with that? Beautifully taken. One last time on this right turn. One last time here on the straight line. We have pretty good pace, and let's go! Let's go, baby! We completed the second race. 2 new victories. Well, 3 new victories. With 1 more victory, and we got an achievement as well. Not that achievement, I'm gonna claim it at the end of the of the video. But now talking about endings, let's go to the last track here on this race, which is on Fuji, and the car. I don't know which car I'm gonna take, but now just let's go to Fuji. Let's go to the rest sector first. Here we go. Okay, here at Fuji, and which car? We have Toyota, we have Honda, we have Honda. It would have been easier if I had we picked already, but let's gamble it. Let's pick the Honda. Let's go with the Honda. Yeah, I mean, you guys can say, okay, you guys can find this bias. Well, I am more a Honda fan than a Toyota fan, so so yeah, it's my decision. I prefer to go to the Honda. It also makes the grid a little bit more diverse. Yeah, but I mean, so I will go with the Honda now. So now for the last time here at Fuji, here we go. Here we go, baby! Last time here at Fuji. Well, the last time with a Super Formula here at Fuji. I mean, we're gonna race it. So I already said everything I had to say about this category. So let's just focus on racing and let's try to beat this guy's asses right now, right here, right now. We are alive. Easy with that. Easy with those guys that brake early. Yeah, I think this has more grip than the Toyota. From what I'm seeing, from what I'm feeling right now. Easy. Of course, at low corners I had to be at low speeds. I had to be careful because you know, I mean, Formula cars can be really unpredictable if you don't drive them very well. Oh, come on, man! Do not Pontorino them. Okay, but as I was saying. Yeah, I think this Honda has more grip than the Toyota. Something odd, of course, considering both car. I mean, both are the same car, just with a different engine. But yeah, I feel this has more grip than the Toyota. I'm using the same. I'm using the same. Tire compound, which is career medium. So yeah, I feel this one has more grip. I mean, this turns smoothly on the corners, man. This almost a big fail over there. But yeah, this turns smoothly here on the corners. It's smoothly. You get smoothie. I want a smoothie. I don't know how. I mean, I just know the name of one corner here on Fuji, which is the left corner, which we are going to visit once again. Oh, come on, overtake this guy. Was a bad idea to use the overtake button over there. That was the left corner over there. You guys, what I was stuck in. I was touching that car. That corner, and that guy. Yeah, that guy. I love that livery. I mean, of course, we have VAR, and the other one it's a Jordan, technically a Jordan from the Jordan Honda era. Oh man, I love that livery. I miss Jordan, honestly. I do miss Jordan. Although Racing Point, Force India were doing very well on the last time. I mean, on this last year's in Formula One, I still miss Jordan. I mean, I still miss Jordan. Of course, I love the livery. I mean, the 1998, 1999 livery, basically on the Gordon era, the best era of Jordan. I mean, the Boston Hornets. I mean, the way they treated the tobacco censoring with those names make the livery really iconic. Make that livery really iconic. Apart as well that Jordan has always bring really artistic liveries to the Formula One grid. But that's of course a thing from another day. I mean, here, try to overtake this guy. That's the last time. Overtake him right now. No, we cannot. Not yet. Come on, try to overtake. You can overtake him right now here. Let's use the overtake button right now. Yes. It worked, the overtake button, it worked! Easily now here on the first lap. Yeah, this guy said, I'm hearing the popping right now. I also heard the popping. I mean, while going to the track selection a few times. Yeah, Phonat really did an amazing job with this engine sounds. They sound amazing, and the Toyota as well sounds really cool as well after the patch. It sounded cool before, now it sounds still cool. Of course, it sounds much more completed right now than it sounded on the last time. In my opinion, the best sound so far, even with the patch, I know it's patched, but I do consider Toyota having a little bit much better sound. Kind of much more completed, but that doesn't mean I had to take. I don't respect. This Honda sound less than the Toyota, because this has also a beautiful sound. And both cars have beautiful sounds, beautiful engine sounds. Pili totally nailed it. Toyota, in my opinion, is the winner, because I feel it's a little bit much more completed with much more effects, and that sounds very cool for it. And that's a must for a Formula One car. Easily over there, and those poppings, man. Who's popping popcorns right now? Easily. One last time here on Fuji. Oh, easy. Try to overtake. Not overtake. Just try to keep the line. Try to keep the line. Don't accelerate too much. Here we go. Yeah, we are. Look at that gap right there, man. We are definitely separating ourselves from the pack. Let's try to use the nose button right now. Let's use a little bit of the nose button right now. Yeah, it definitely gave the car a huge boost. And that's it. Super Duper Formula. Here at GTSport, baby. One of the best, honestly, that's one of the best updates this game brings to the table. Let's grab the money, let's grab everything, and yeah, again, Super Duper Formula. was a surprise from the last update. And well, that's not it, because the last update also well, March was, let's say, a huge month for gtsport, since it didn't bring not one but 2 updates in the same month. That makes it the first time for gtsport, the first time a month has had 2 updates, and the first update itself, which we're going to touch later, we're going to touch for another video, bring something really cool to the table, which is of course a new track, which is something not new to the gtsport. I mean, for gtsport, I mean they always bring a new track. Well, not right now, because these two laps updates, the newer one, the much more newer one, and the previous one, which brings this car, which brings the Super Formula, didn't bring any kind of new tracks yet. But the first March update brings a really cool track we're gonna touch in the next episode, in the next video, sorry. And yeah, we're gonna make a huge crossover out of it. And if you guys want another track, well, wait right now, because I'm going to track selection so you guys can see the new track. Here we go. Okay, here we are at the track selection on time attack mode. Because and I'm gonna stay here in the middle section, because if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the new track, the newest track gtsport added to the game, Autopolis. And of course, if you're a big Need for Speed fan, then you should remember this one from Need for Speed Pro Street, a game we already touched. Well, we already make a crossover with gtsport, if you remember, back last year. If you ask, yes, we have both sections. We have the international racing course and the short circuit as well. So it's a huge compliment as well by having as well the Super Formula. Very funny, giving the Japanese car racing culture a little bit more exposure out there in the world. Something cool. I want to see more. I would say gtsport as well, a much more worldwide exposure car racing as well. But yeah, it was a huge surprise to see Autopolis back. To see Autopolis, coming to gtsport. And honestly, I cannot wait to do this Need for Speed Pro Street crossover once again. So now, without anything much to say, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and you know the drill. If you like it, hit the like button down there. If you guys want to see gtsport, more gtsport, subscribe to my channel. It's free no charge. And remember, it's Super Duper, Archie Mega Hyper, I don't know what to say, Formula. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's the man of another gigabyte. I'm out. Peace.
It's a burn the children. Why 10-year-old against them? Get a boy never hesitate the violence. Can't them so silent.